Ready to go? Otto Lopez. Now at the plate. Swanson. Over to first.
He's out.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Down to third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Huh.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's back here at Wrigley Field. And towing the slab here, number 77. What do you have on him? Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning. And there's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Seiya Suzuki swings through it for strike 1. That one inside. Look out. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Late with the swing there. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throw to third, too late. Save, double steal. And now Kazuma Okamoto. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two aboard, 2 outs. On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Hard liner. And there's one away.
No, that's a ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. No score here in the second. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. One down. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Up.
Here's a nugget. When Imanago announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanago if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Okamoto slings to first in time. So up next, Agustin Ramirez.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Suzuki under it, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Swanson digs in. Right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Steven Schwartz.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez moving under this one. Out number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz.
Ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that gets down into the gap.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Way back there. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one in the air center field. Ruiz settles underneath it. One up, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Kim bats left, throws right. 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one hammered. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, 0-2 now. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. Start of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Elliott Ramos.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Swanson over to second, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Sosa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Suzuki running hard for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Munetaka Murakami. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Okamoto.
And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Whips it to first. Got the out. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. The Marlins leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Now a slow roller to second. Sosa. The throw to first. And Swanson is set down. And he is thrown. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The other way. 1 away.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit.
Yes. Ball. Ball 2. Hello.
Up and in. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Oh.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart. 0-1. Lee under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer settles under it. And a quick out, number 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
In the air to left center. Ruiz gets under it. And there's 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Stuart Fairchild. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side. Sosa tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn.
Number 72, Javier.
Vaughn, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Late on that fastball. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And the sweeper misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one back there, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2-2 now. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Inside. And that's ball 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air to left center. Steer should have this one. And there's one down. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. No throw, safe at second. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Number 5, Murakami.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Waste no time there.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Lee has a beat on it. 2 down. And up next for Miami, Spencer Steer. Fought off foul. And a big swing and a miss. Almost got him. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Outside.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Kim settles under this one, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Kazuma Okamoto.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gate.
Now pitching for.
So they turn things over to the righty, Lake Bacher.
Lake Bacher.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Late swing fouled off. 0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say,
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though.
Up next for the Cubs.
1 out man at first. And up next for Chicago, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Out towards right center field. Ruiz under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. Andrew Vaughn digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
That's the ball.
Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Way outside, ball one. And there's one away. Lenny Sosa, the next up for the Marlins. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Nope, that's inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Oh, and he hit it.
First base is yours.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Nope, ball one.
The Fish trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. Sosa around third. The relay to the plate, in there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that.
Caleb Thielbar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Into the basket and gone. Home run. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Spencer Steer. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Stuart Fairchild. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Calvin Fauché.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Tap to first. Vaughn. He steps on the bag, and that's an out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Hesung Kim. To the right side, Sosa. Tosses the first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
That one pushed foul. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Nice grab. Goes to second with it. The tag. And they got him. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the ninth. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Boucher goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the op.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Zuber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Back up the... Oh, that got him! Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. First and second and nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Kazuma Okamoto. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
the batter,
0 for 3
7,
in this one.
shortstop, Dansby. Watson.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lopez. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.